The film Moulin Rouge hit me like a ton of bricks when I first watched it when I was 17, and I didn't really have the language to explain why then, but I think I do now. Even being able to call the film my special interest now is so liberating, because beforehand I was always telling people that it was just my favorite film, but that doesn't actually properly encapsulate the way that I feel about it and the effect that it has on me and how deeply entrenched it is to like all areas of my life. Because many things that I love about the film, but I think the thing that resonated with me most as an undiagnosed autistic teenager was Satine's masking. And the way that Baz Luhrmann lets us in as the audience to see those moments of shifting into what everyone wants to see from her as opposed to how she really feels. There are 3 really clear examples of this that I'm going to share, but there's so many more examples throughout the film, like when she literally is trying on characters to appease the Duke, and Christian surprises her on top of the elephant just after she sings "One Day I'll Fly Away." You can see there's that beautiful expression that Nicole Kidman does where she's sort of like, yep, well, I'm gonna make you happy, and I don't know who you are, so get off my roof, please. The second example I can think of is probably also the most obvious. That is when Christian has just completely blown their cover at the rehearsal of Spectacular Spectacular, and the Duke is now fully across what's going on between them. The way that the camera sort of goes back and forth to Satine, you see her take in complete shock what Christian has done, and then you see her put on her courtesan face. You see the expression change. I will never ever get over the performance of that moment from Nicole Kidman at the end of The Show Must Go On, when you see her walking through the Moulin Rouge, and of course Zidler is saying, on with the show, we need to get this done, you can't afford to be honest about your feelings here. And so, oh my gosh, it's such a good moment. I'm so excited even talking about it. Nicole Kidman slowly raises her gaze up from the floor, and in that moment you see her put the mask bang right on, and she is ready to go in there and break the heart of the man she loves, even though that's the last thing she wants. I'm like so excited discussing all of these examples, but I think that this film does such a brilliant job of showing the battle between an inner self and who the world expects you to be. And there was something about that when I first watched the film that I didn't have the language to express, but I knew that I resonated with what Satine was experiencing. And so from then on, I was locked in. That was it. I've been obsessed with this film for like nearly 20 years. So when I talk about this film, it's not just that it's a beautiful work of art, and it's not just that the aesthetics are appealing to me, and it's not just that the music is really moving. There's something about the characterization of Satine that made me feel really seen as a teenager, and that I've never gotten over. It's so special to me. That's why I love talking about it, amongst many other reasons. I've been really loving the ability to share my special interest with you all and like rant about it a little bit. So thanks for watching these videos, and I'll keep on sharing trivia if you want to keep watching.